It's 9:30 p.m. Just got done with work, 11-hour day, and I haven't had much sleep this whole week. We are here at the gym, and I'm telling you what, man, I have no intention of wanting to go step foot in that place right now. I'm exhausted, sweat's dripping down my face. I can't even breathe right now, and the last thing I want to do is go hit the gym. Okay, what do I want to do? And what do a lot of you guys want to do sometimes? You're having a bad day, you feel exhausted by the time you get home. It's time to slip into comfort. Let's put on some Netflix. Let's order some food in. Oh, I can go to the gym tomorrow. It'll be okay. And you start rationalizing why you shouldn't do certain things that you said you were going to. Guys, I am here to tell you, and I came up with this realization today, and this is the idea. Oh, I fell back into comfort because I was feeling bad, right? When you fall into comfort, when you're feeling bad, you just continue to go down that bad spiral, because now you're going to be like, well, I didn't feel good, so I wanted to just chill. And now I feel bad because I was chilling and I know I should have done something. Versus, I was feeling bad, but I still came over here and did what I needed to do, even though I didn't feel too great. Now, guess what? You're going to feel amazing, and you're going to put on a motivational speech, and you're going to put on some great music, and you're going to write down your goals, and you're going to sit there at the cardio machine, see those stairs right there, and you're going to come up with goals that you're going to execute in the morning. And you're going to change your life around right now, because the world isn't what it is, it's how you see it. And so don't let those peer pressures of friends, for example, come in and say, oh, you don't need to go to the gym. They're just putting their own securities on you, right? Oh, you don't have to go, because they don't want to go themselves. So they're going to feel bad if you start to go, because they're going to have to look internally to see how deep their problem really is. And let me tell you guys, sometimes these problems are really deep, and that's what we work on one-on-one. I love talking deep, okay? I've always been very interested in psychiatry and just the kind of the way of like, how does the mind work? Why do people do what they do? And so to me, that's always been something so interesting. So this is why we're here today, okay? It was 100 degrees today outside, and yeah, it was hot out. And nobody wants to be here getting more hot and sweaty. But this is where I feel like a lion. How many of you guys feel amazing after a workout? I'm talking like, like you just wanted to go release some testosterone, right? I've been like cooped up in an office all day. Okay, we got sweat dripping down my face right now. And it's time to just release that energy. I don't care if you're doing that in the morning or if you're doing that in the evening. Personally, I like to do it after work. But sometimes, like today, I feel tired. I'm gaining energy right now just making this video. How cool is that? And so movement starts that chain reaction, okay? That's what I always like to say. If I were to just sit here, do you really think, how would I teleport into there? I wouldn't. I would have to actually physically move. So when we start making that movement and we have some faith behind our actions to say, hey, I actually deserve to have a good body. I actually deserve to have a family that respects me and a girl who loves me, right? I actually deserve this stuff. And start thinking that you're already that person, and to have the vision already laid out. I love that so much. Guys, I used to write on napkins with like a pen, like all these business ideas. And sure, a lot of them failed. I'm like, we could do this business, which was like an Amazon FBA. We could do like a retail arbitrage thing. I even wanted to do like an aircraft business, like cargo hauling. It's like, how silly is that, And none of that stuff panned out. But I still have the spirit and that candle that's still alive about pushing forward in times of weakness. So how many of you guys are just falling back into comfort when you don't feel good? One little thing doesn't go your way, and all of a sudden you're like, well, I guess I can't go. I don't feel like it. Oh, I got a call. I got to deal with that. And that's the issue sometimes I find when you have too many friends, is that you got a friend for this and a friend for that. And I mean, that's cool, but you got to prioritize yourself first. You can't help anybody if you can't help yourself. If your health is suffering and you can't look at yourself in the mirror, there's a reason for that. And that's probably a problem. There isn't just a pill to fix things. I think a lot of times medical issues will be fixed if we can just get our health in check. Okay. I still eat whatever I want and still continue to have 6-pack abs throughout the year. Why is that? Because it's the amount that you eat. And I'm not saying you have to track your food every day, right? But what I am saying is that you have to be able to understand what it is you're putting in your body. Keep your metabolism high. That's another thing where people think that, oh, well, what's this 20-year-old kid saying with his metabolism high? It's like, you can increase your metabolism by increasing your exercise, right? And honestly, just walking on an incline treadmill does it for you. You know, just get your steps in. And if you want to be like reading a book while you're on the treadmill, do it. If you want to be structuring your content, if you're a creator or something, do that. That's what I like to do. I like to structure everything I want to do. And I have so many ideas and things. It's hard to have the time to implement absolutely everything, but we do our best. And so guys, that's just kind of what I wanted to say real quick before I head into the gym. Working with no caffeine today. We're going to be doing a little bit of legs. We're going to be doing leg machines to failure with some cardio and a little bit of sauna because I need to feel a little better. I just need a reset. So this is how you do it. When you feel bad, you come. You do the opposite of what your body wants you to do. I feel tired. The worst thing you can do, guys, is have, like, let's say you want to eat before you go to the gym. That's cool. I would recommend, you know, give yourself at least an hour. But the worst thing I used to do was to go eat and then go lay on the couch and I'd fall asleep. And then you'd wake up and be like 1 in the morning, be like, what just happened? And you'd be so upset with yourself. At least I would, because that's not what I had intended. And those habit patterns were compounding. And when you do that enough, your brain is like, oh, this guy's cried wolf too many times. He doesn't believe anything he says. How cool is that? To be disrespected as a man. To be disrespected by your friends, peers, and your loved ones. Because you couldn't get your act together as a man. So, guys, do exactly what you say you're going to do. That's going to completely change your life. It did for me. And that's it. So, in a world full of fakeness and deception, keep dominating your reality. I'll see you in the next video.